In this automation, show you how to tailor a CV based on a template. This job has got all the details about the skills required, the location, the job, and the education and qualification required. And I also am going to pass in the existing CV. This is like a simple template where we have name, profile, skills, education. When you're applying for all of them and you need to update your CV, you need to tailor it to each job application. That can be very tedious and very time consuming. We're going to take the best from here and from our existing CV, and we're going to generate a new CV. The result is going to look something like this. The profile is linked to the job application. The skills, the education is kind of the same because you can't really change that. Professional experience, it's tailored to the job application again, and also extracurricular activities. The automation here is, first we have a tally form. This tally form takes in your name, the link to the job application, and we're going to pass an email to it. In the automation, once the CV has been generated, it's going to be sent to your email. And then we're also going to pass in our CV file. The automation picks all this up. It's going to record all this in Airtable. As you can see, I've tried this automation 35 times until I've got it right. For now, we're just recording the name, the actual CV, and a link to the job application. We can add the email, the output, and other variables if you like. And then the next stage is to create a folder within Google Drive. And folder is going to contain our CV, the new CV that we generate. We're mapping it to my drive into the main folder, and we're giving it the name plus folder. So that will be your full name, and we get that by getting the variable from our tally forms module. And then we're going to upload that file into the folder through this upload a file Google module. The location will be the file ID of this folder. Also, the name will come from here, and we're going to map the file name and the file URL from the tally forms. The next stage is to download that file, download that existing CV, and we're going to pass in the ID from here, the file from here, the file ID from upload a file module. And if it's a PDF, it's going to be converted into a Word document. If it's a Word document, it's just going to run through. That's what this advanced option is for. And then the next stage is to get this link for the job application, all the details about the job, and pass it into the make a HTTP request. So that's going to pull in all this HTML. It's going to scrap that page, and it's going to pass this information into a text parser and generate a normal text file with all the details of the job. The most important part of this automation of this flow is the ChatGPT prompt. So here we're telling it you are an expert in generating CVs and resumes. Your role is to compare an existing CV with a job application. And what you're going to do is you're going to tailor that based on the information that we've provided. All the fields are in JSON, and this is how we want the output to be. We want the output to look exactly like this. So we've given it a JSON format. And then we pass in the data from the existing CV and also the output of the text parser, the text job description. ChatGPT is going to generate a JSON. We've got the name, email, CV profile, education, professional experience, and extracurricular activities as well. All of this information is parsed, all this JSON is parsed so that it produces a nice, neat output like this. Because we have our template set up, we can just map the parsed JSON. So we map the name, the profile from this create document from our template Google Docs module. First, we find the location of that file in our Google Drive, and then you can see the name comes from here, the previous module. We've got the CV profile, we've got the skills, the education, the professional experience, and also the extracurricular activities. The output is going to look like this. We can make this template a lot more advanced. We can add an email. If we save this and go back in here, and if we refresh, hopefully we can see the email. Now we can add this email. We can map this email on here. If we run the automation again, we just need to fill in this information, submit. So the automation is running. It's creating a record in Google, in Airtable. It's creating again a folder in Google Drive, uploading the file, downloading the file. It's pulled in all the data from the URL. Sometimes it doesn't work, and this is because this output changes. So the output from here can be a bit inconsistent. That can be fixed with a few tweaks, within a few prompts. If I run it again and pass it all the information, Jane Smith, let's get the URL here. We're going to pass it to our email, and then we're going to add in that CV. We'll submit it, and then we'll run the automation again. It's not worked. I need to find out why it's not working. The automation has completed. It was the output from ChatGPT. It was producing an array of collections. I need to map that output onto the Google Docs here. To add that onto the Google Docs, I need to change the template, and my template is fixed like this. I just did some testing for extracurricular activities by adding two variables within square brackets. The automation finished, and this is the output. We removed the variable email. That was the problem. This is the output. We can customize this, make this look a lot neater, but this is generated based on this application here and also your existing CV. I hope you found this tutorial useful. You can contact me on aiautomationflow.co.uk, and I will be putting the blueprints for these templates, for these automations on my website. You can download them.